Sam, what do you think the biggest problem is right now for the defense? It's just been a couple tough weeks of getting stops and getting off the field.
I feel like it's not one specific thing. It's kind of goes all around. I think we need to be able to stop the run. We've been doing good in the past, but when it comes to stopping the run, we've been struggling a little bit. So I think we just need to focus on that, and we'll be fine.
What is it going to take to kind of find that ability to stop the run and get those gaps? And kind of, I know Coach talked about it a lot this week. He talked about it with us, but what is it going to kind of take to achieve that, to force teams to throw the ball?
Just focusing. We got to finish. We're missing some tackles, and that's one of the main things. We just got to finish, and we'll be all right. We're just like we get down, but I'm one of those guys that got to pick us up, and all the guys around us, we'll be fine. We'll be good.
You know, when it comes to, again, the missing tackles, I mean, it seems, obviously, Scadab is a tough runner and he's a tough guy to bring down, but, what's kind of maybe in your eyes the issue with making the tackles? Is it you're not wrapping up, you're just not getting enough leverage, where your pad level's too high, kind of, what do you think it is?
I feel like it's just all around, just like you said, not wrapping up. It's just about finishing. You gotta know that there's not another guy coming to help. You should be the first one to finish that tackle, regardless of who's running behind you.
Just what makes their back so tough to bring down?
I wouldn't say he's tough to bring down. I'd just say it's that we just didn't go in with enough leverage today. We just have to be confident in bringing guys down, especially with a big back like that. You just gotta kill his motor.
Yeah. What do you? In terms of the tackling, how much is that a thing that you can drill and practice? Given that you don't want to hurt anybody, but how do you what's the best way to kind of simulate that when you're not in a game?
Just full speed reps all the time. Like when we do team, just making sure that you're getting the right angles and taking the right angles and just finishing with a tag every single time. Just about getting to the ball. Everybody 11 halves to the ball every time.
I know you don't play on the line, but not being able to get much pressure. What are you seeing there, and how can that get turned around?
I feel like we have some of the best edges in the Pac-12, and I feel like they just have to know that they are the best and just kind of play with that chip on their shoulder, because those are two really good guys. We got some good interior guys too, and they just need to play with that confidence. That's all.
And then not being able to get a turnover, I'm curious. Is that on your mind very much, or kind of how does that kind of factor into the kind of problems right now?
Definitely. I had a play today across the middle where a tight end caught the ball on me that I definitely should have picked. So I'll be looking at that later and going into that. So I kind of put that on my own shoulders.